All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm looking at this thing from both sides of the equation. So Safaree was robbed, and I do want to offer my condolences to Safaree on this regard. I don't like seeing good people get touched. I just recently bumped into Safaree. I was actually doing an event, and I seen him around the event, and everybody was going up talking to him. You know what I mean? It seemed like he got good energy, right? I bumped into him. I said maybe a couple words to him, but I really don't know him like that. But he seems like he has good energy. Seems like a good person. Again, for those who don't know, Safaree is the ex of Nicki Minaj, who maybe might have been cheated on by Nicki when she was starting to go towards the direction of Meek Mill, right? Remember that whole situation in Meek Mill? Last BET Awards, caught up with Safaree. Just trying to catch you guys up on who Safaree is. He maybe wrote some of Nicki's bars for her when she was coming up. While they were together, he was like the quiet, looked like the hitman, right? That's how Nicki and her camp kind of set him up to be. The guy that didn't talk a lot in front of the camera, right? And, you know, he was cool with Wayne doing whatever on stage. He never said much. He looked like this indestructible guy who didn't let anything faze him, because at the end of the day, he had Nicki Minaj. Again, we've seen him more. He's got records. He's an artist now. He's on Love and Hip Hop. He's a very friendly guy, a really good dude. Nevertheless, and he got robbed at gunpoint at 3 in the morning, according to Safaree. And that technically would be Sunday night. He did the interview with Angie Martinez Monday, right? And it dropped late tonight. So he's claiming that he was with his chef. His security had just left the scene, and he had at least $150,000 worth of jewelry on him. He said he had an AP on his wrist that was about $60K. He had a pinky ring that was stupid big. He had some bracelets on, and he had 2 big pieces around his neck, so maybe even more than $150K worth of jewelry on in total. There's a little footage that is leaked online, not worth posting though, because you really can't see much. But there were 2 guys who made him get on the ground, and they made him give up everything he had. They took everything. Safaree was very emotional with that Angie Martinez interview. And you'll ask this question like I asked the question, why still show up to the Angie Martinez interview right after you got robbed, right? Because Safaree was like, I literally haven't even changed clothes. He has on the same clothes in which he got robbed in, right? It's like, I literally have been at the police station all night into the morning, all into Monday morning, you know what I mean? Why would you just go? Why would you just cancel the interview, right? But Safaree said he's a person that when he makes an obligation to someone, he wants to stick through. Angie Martinez is a big look for him, and he didn't want to cancel the interview. To each his own. I probably wouldn't have done that. I probably would have took my ass home and tried to come up with a plan to get my shit back, or seeing what was good. But hey, you count your losses. You live to fight another day. Thank God the brother ain't dead. Thank God they just was trying to pull some sort of heist. I can't believe somebody was recording some of this shit. What era are we in when you dudes literally want some sort of attention or fame in every situation? I hope the best for him, for Safaree, in this situation. More details about the situation. Again, he said he had $150,000 worth of jewelry on him. He said the guy had the hand on the trigger, right? Like literally was like, yo, if you make an inch of a move the wrong way, you'll get popped. Safaree, again, visibly upset, crying, emotional during the first 15-20 minutes of the Angie Martinez interview. And I will keep you guys up to date when more stuff hits the surface. I will say this, though, to play devil's advocate, right? Because I think Safaree is a good dude. But the record that Safaree is promoting right now is called 100, right? And I think there's a teaching moment in all of my videos, especially this one. Let's pull up the lyrics to Safaree's 100 record. This is like the chorus, right? This is the chorus. I want you guys to kind of follow along. Rob me, you get 2 with the same damn 9. I hit you and hit you in the same damn crime. All that fake shit not approved, so you're peaceful to crime. I put screws in your head. Now your name Frankenstein. All right? And I'm not trying to judge Safaree. I get it. Music is music. But I do want to call you rappers and entertainers out on this one regard. A lot of you rappers are talking about a life that y'all don't live. And here's my concern with that. Because I just watched the man Safaree in the interview say, I've been at the police station all damn morning, right? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I just watched the man be at the police station all morning. He said he was at the police station all morning, crying in the interview after he got robbed, right? But in his pre-chorus, in his record that he's promoting now, his single, the reason why he was going up to Adrian Martinez, right? It says, rob me, you get 2 with the same damn 9. I hit you and hit you in the same damn crime. So I'm saying literally, like this is a crazy record. He's saying I'm hitting one person, I'm hitting another person. So that's 2 people. The same, like, you know what I mean? Like there was 2 people that robbed him. So we can kind of put that together. Safaree's in retrospect, right? Saying if 2 people rob me, you're going to get hit with the same damn 9 that you tried to rob me with, right? All that fake shit not approved. He said he'll put some screws in your head. You can do the math of what that means, right? Now your name Frankenstein. I do caution you rappers. A lot of you guys out there are trying to live a life that ain't for you. I'm just going to be honest about it. I'm not the street dude. I come from the hood, but I ain't trying to be the tough street guy. In my world, I believe anybody can get touched. And a lot of you dudes are rapping a life that ain't never been for y'all. It's just not in your DNA. And there's nothing wrong with saying it's not in my DNA. There's nothing wrong with that. And to see this man go from those lyrics, and let's not make it seem like Safaree's lyrics are always mad aggressive, because it's not. But I just thought that was worth noting because he's promoting that record as we speak, right? And to hear this guy saying, I'm not a kid, I'm a law-abiding citizen, I'm going to the police, you know what I mean? I want this guy arrested, and whatever happens to him, I'm telling off top, you know what I mean? But to see those lyrics, I mean, he sounded like Jackie Chan in those lyrics. He sounded like he was finna steal the nigga's gun and shoot him with his own gun, right? But in reality, you realize when that gun is at your head, all that rap shit ain't gonna help you. It's life or death. And most of us have an innate ability to, or like life, we want it, right? I think that's worth noting. Again, thankful that Safaree is alive to tell his story. I would hate for this to be some sort of a prank. I don't believe that. He's a day late on April Fool's Day anyway, so I don't believe that would be a thing. I don't believe this is another effort to promote a record. The brother seems literally distraught over the situation, traumatized. He said his uncle recently got killed over a robbery. I don't think the brother would go through those type of lengths to promote a record. I know social media is a very troll-worthy thing in 2018. I just don't think he'd go through those lengths. So I do want to share my condolences to Safaree and you know, these dudes who robbed him. I really hate when things happen to people that I look at and I could probably judge their character and deem them as a good person. I hate that. But we gotta watch what you're saying, man. You gotta really watch the energy you put out in the atmosphere, man. Thank y'all for the time of support. I don't take it for granted. What y'all think about this entire situation, man? I know this is a late upload, but content is content. Try to give it to you guys as, you know, the best as I can. Thank y'all for the time of support. I don't take it for granted. Salute.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.